YouTube. I know, I feel like I'm all up in the camera today. I probably am. But okay, we'll get up close and personal. I want to make sure that I got this week's makeup basket up. And I believe this is the week starting the 19th on Sunday. I think it's the 19th. So I have got a bunch of nudes in this this week's makeup basket. So I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as possible. And if I don't talk about a particular item too much, it's because, hey, we've already talked about it. So let's just jump right in. First up, what I'm going to jump into this week is Maybelline's The Nude palette. Guys, if you have not jumped on this, I mean, you've got great colors in there. The color payoff is excellent. This is all over YouTube this week. I first talked about this in my Bed Bath & Beyond haul. So I've had it for over a month, and you'll get plenty of use out of this. And for $9.79, guys, you can't beat this. $9.79. So I'm going to jump into that. And also, I have not ever talked about this palette, but it is the Coastal Scents Warm 88 Warm palette. Guys, I used, ooh, and it's dirty too. I used to literally, when I went to work, this was one of my more used palettes because there's, like it says, warm neutrals in there. And you have some grays, you have some taupes, you have some of your more mauve nudes, browns, golds, rust. It just runs the gamut, guys. You will get so much use out of this. And I think at the time I bought it was like 8 something, but it's Coastal Scents, so it's not that much. So, I mean, this is worth looking into, guys. Just jump on the Coastal Scent website. And you know what? Before I post this up, I'll see what the price is going for that now. Another one that I'm going to talk about is, or that I'm going to wear, is this Wet n Wild 8. This is 8? Yeah, 8 color palette. I love this, guys, because not only is it a neutral palette, but you have some of your more wearable greens in there. And then you also have kind of like a, well, yeah, you have your greens and you kind of have like this club color, if you will. See that? And this is Wet n Wild, guys, so you know this was really inexpensive. So you have a couple of your bronzy, nudie shades, and then on this side you have your green, brownie shades. Mix and match. This will complement most anything that you already have in your collection, guys. So that's the great thing about this. And it's cheap! That's even better. Okay, so jumping into some of my, and I'm sorry for going out of focus, but I'm trying to hurry up and go through this. Jumping into some of my more like usable, and these are neutral MAC pigments in the colors Provence, Tan, and I don't know what this one is, guys. It rubbed off, but it's a neutrally shade. I'm gonna use those. And in one of my videos recently, I used Provence all over the lip, and I want to say that that was in my not this but that book video. I want to say I did that in this. And then here's also Vanilla. Vanilla is very, very versatile. I mean, you could use that as a highlighter, lip gloss, lipstick, nail polish, and better yet, I'm going to do a video on the many uses for pigments, because I have some nail polish that I've made using the MAC pigments. Guys, so versatile. Mix it with moisturizer. Oh. Now, talk about a good travel product. The NARS Multiple. And this one is in Palm Beach. It's a deeper shade. And this is a color that, here it is right here. This is a color that, guys, for deeper skin tones, it will just give you a nice glow. But what I want to say about the multiples is that you could use it on your cheeks, you could use it on your eyes, you can use it on your lips. Very versatile product. And this color, this particular color right here will blend with just about any makeup look you're going to do, especially if you're using your nude palette. So, and even if you have on like Lady Danger like I have on today, because it's like a yellowy orangey base, it will blend in really nice with that. So that's one that I'm using. And I am also reaching for a couple of my Bobbi Brown palettes, guys, that are in nudes, and I won't waste too much time talking about them because they're new, they're versatile. It's Bobbi Brown, you know, the color payoff is very good. That is the pigmentation in that one is very, very good. And this is the Rich Caviar Eye Palette. I believe this came out a couple of holidays ago. Guys, Bobbi Brown's holiday palettes, you gotta look out for them because they are usually just spot on, bang on. You will get so much use out of them. And here's another one of her palettes. This is a lipstick eyeshadow dual, and well, not dual, but it's got eyeshadows on one side and lip glosses on the other. And here are the pretty neutral lip glosses on one side, and this is called the Chrome palette, guys. And then on the other side, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, you have a mirror and you have your beautiful chrome eyeshadows. Like I said, it's Bobbi Brown, so you know the pigmentation is going to be good. I'm just going to lightly run my finger over that, and look at that. So you're going to get a whole bunch of nude gray looks with this palette. And again, this is a palette that came out around the holidays. So guys, in October, start watching the counters because you can get some good deals. This one I love, I love, I love. This is a Givenchy single eyeshadow. Now, the cool thing about this eyeshadow prism is that it's one color, first of all, and it's called Couture Beige, number 15. It's one color, but that one color has different finishes. So you'll have a matte in here, you'll have a frost, you'll have a satin, but it's all one color. So you can use each one of these little tiles individually, or you can swirl it together to get a different finish, a completely different finish. So I love, 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 love this. This is worth the money. And again, I got that from Sephora. It's a really nice neutral eyeshadow, would complement so many skin tones, guys. So I'm going to play with that. Then I've got a couple of lip products that I'm going to play with. One is at NYC Nude, and that is in 440. I must give you a quick swatch on that because I don't think I ever talked about this one. There. Play with this. And this is a nice nude, guys. And again, did I mention it's NYC, so it's cheap. This is an NYC kind of a jumbo crayon lippy type of thing. And this is kind of like a corally nude. And you can mix this, if it's a little bit too light for you, you can mix it with some of your browns, your tans, your medium browns, and give it a nice little corally look. And then you might have remembered from my haul, this is a Tarte lip gloss, and this is, I believe it's called Park Avenue Princess. I can't read it, but I will have the colors listed for you below. You know the drill, you know the drill. Next one is kind of like a faux pas on me. I bought this skin finish from MAC, and I was thinking I was going to use it as a bronzer. Well, no, because it's a little bit too, one, light for me, and two, a little, I don't know, the color isn't right. So what I use this for now, guys, is a transition eyeshadow and a blusher. So yeah, it's a real nice soft blush on. So I like that. Let me swatch a little bit of it for you. Gives you kind of like a really nice soft. See that? Really pretty. And I piled it on a little bit, but so I can make sure that you will see it. So that one. And guys, if you are a Kat Von D fan, I don't know if you remember this, but years ago, when she first came out in Sephora, she used to have these eyeshadows. And if you look really close, it's two eyeshadows in one. One side is a frosty side, one side is a little more sparkly. And the color payoff in these are just crazy. See that? I have not played around with these in ages. This is the sparkly one, and that's the frosty one. I haven't played around with these in ages. So, again, you can see how that would kind of meld with the nudes that I got going on. This is a darker one. I also have one that's brown. And I mean, it's like a black brown, guys. It's like a black brown. Look at that. But this is like more of the bronzy color one. But the other one I have is like a really, really pretty rich shade. You would love it. And then I have another Bobbi Brown palette. You can tell I love my Bobbi Brown. This is the chocolate and gold eye paint palette. Again, this came out, if I'm not mistaken, this came out around the holiday season as well. And you gotta excuse this, but this is it right here. And I am going to just go ahead and swatch all of these colors for you, because I don't recall hearing this talked about too much on YouTube. Okay, there we go. And you can kind of see from matching up the colors on my fingers to the palette which one is which. This is the darker shade, this is that medium brown, this is this goldy shade, and this is the lightest color. Pigmentation is crazy. Again, look at that. So again, this is a pretty eyeshadow palette where you can take some of your neutrally colors and use it as a base, and then put this shimmery colors on top of it to give it some more staying power. You know what I mean? This is kind of like an evening palette. But if you want to pop up a daytime look, you can kind of use some of the two more neutrally ones on the bottom to pop up your lid color if you would like, or pop it in the center, something like that, to, you know, give your daytime nude eye a little pizzazz without adding color, so to speak. So this is another nice eye palette. I don't need to go on again about the Napoleon Paradise. I'm using that again this week. And I have a couple, and I keep jumping out of the frame, guys. I am so sorry. But I have a couple of eye paints that I'm going to play around with this week. One from Benefit. I know I usually mess around with MAC. Who doesn't have MAC paint pots, right? But I also have Chanel. It's not really a paint pot. It's kind of, well, let me show it to you. It's a pretty sparkly color, and the texture is so weird. It almost feels like it wants to be a sponge. It's not a cream. It's not a powder. It's that weird kind of in between. Look at that. It's so pretty. And look at oh, look at that. Could you imagine that, like, kind of in your inner corner or smack dab on the lid to give you just a little pop? This is going to be fun this week, guys. I can't wait to get my editing equipment so that I could show you some of these looks closer up, because I don't think that the camera gives it justice. And Makeup Geeks Utopia. I think everybody's seen this. Everybody is going crazy over this, me included. I did this in the haul. Just going to show it to you real quick from the lid. Really, really pretty. You can kind of see what the theme is this week, guys. Neutral and neutral with a pop. I mean, I think that sounds about right. You know. And then, this is old. But this will give me a nice lip. Sexy. Too Faced. These were lip glosses put out by Too Faced. It's like 4 colors and all in like nudie shades, and it spells out sexy. And you know what? Yeah, the colors are me, and these are the colors I wear, but I think I got it for the novelty of it. I'm just saying sexy. Alright, and then digging through my makeup stash, I found an Illamasqua nude, guys, that I've never worn. This is why I love doing these makeup baskets, because I discover stuff that, for real, I spent good money on and don't get much use out of, or, you know, or have never used before. That's the Illamasqua nude. And that is it for this week, guys. That is it. And I have to be honest, one of the reasons why I have so many eyeshadows in here is that I'm so mad at myself. I was going through picking out some of the stuff in my basket, and I'll show it to you when I do a tour, but I cracked the front of one of my drawers that houses all of my makeup. I'm just so mad at myself. So all of these eyeshadows were on the floor. So I'm just like, okay, let me just pick up and use some of these, and, you know, something good came out of it. So yeah, guys, that's it. And I will talk to you real soon. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you like this video. And please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm really happy that you all seem to be liking the makeup baskets. So, thanks, guys. Bye-bye.